Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here, and I'm on the road today, just going off to one of my favorite places to do some work, which is a beach. But as I'm driving, I just wanted to give a little bit of commentary in regards to what I go through on a daily basis as I travel, as I go through my day-to-day affairs, just to give a little bit of input on what certain things you can apply into your daily life that will greatly enhance each day that you live. So as I drive here in my truck, heading down to the beach, which I'm still about 20 or so minutes away from, what I always work on is when I'm driving is I may reflect on certain things that are happening in my life. And this is basically like a type of sadhana, or again, daily disciplinary practice. And say, I'm basically just as I'm driving, I'm kind of evaluating how things are going in my life. How are things personally? How are things professionally? But also, how are things spiritually? How are things energetically? How are things mentally? How are things emotionally? You kind of go through this reflection of evaluation. You kind of go through a checklist. You also observe your environment at the same time. So as I'm talking to you guys right now, then there's a little bit of holding up here with traffic. And so I may observe how I respond to the idea of slow traffic. Okay, so there's slow traffic going on. These guys over here are able to go faster, and here I am in a little bit more of a slower lane. Is anything coming up? Are there any emotions coming up? So just a nice synchronicity that this is happening. So I can talk about it on camera. But is there anything coming up, right? If we get in a traffic jam, if there's somebody who cuts me off, which has happened, of course, how do I respond to that, right? Am I reacting? Or am I just realizing, okay, that's happened, it's okay, let it go? Now, obviously, when I'm driving, I'm not going to be able to do a lot of the, advanced kind of healing techniques like release ball, where I'm closing my eyes and trying to create a chi ball while I'm trying to hold my hand on the steering wheel. What I'll do instead is I'll just go with straight out surrender. I'll just go with straight out releasing. So let's say, for example, here I am in slow traffic, hardly anybody's moving, and I look at myself. Now, what if I look at this situation? Oh my God, this is taking forever. Come on, honk, honk, beep, beep. What's going on here? Why aren't you guys moving? What the heck is going on? And I need to look at that. I need to look at that reflection. I need to step out of myself and saying, why am I reacting like that? Right? What is it that I'm causing myself to react in this way? Well, I'm in a hurry and I don't want these guys holding up traffic and I'm trying to get somewhere and blah, blah, blah. Well, okay. So I need to look at that. So am I angry? Am I sad? Am I fearful? Well, I'm angry about this. Okay. So as I'm angry about this, I'm going to bring that anger in. I'm really just angry about this because I'm trying to get to a place, and not being able to get to that place, it feels like it's a type of abuse. Right? So I look at that and I just pull it up into my awareness and I just soften it. I just soften everything, right? So maybe I'm using my hand just like this to soften. I'm working with my breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And I'm just softening that sensation, that reaction that has come to me. I'm angry about traffic because I need to get somewhere. Because I'm not able to get there, this feels like abuse. Okay? So as I soften that, I soften it. I ask myself, all right, am I ready to let this go? Yes, I'm ready to surrender this. Okay. Releasing, 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 releasing. I can feel that energy releasing through my body entirely. And it might chuckle, might give myself a little bit of a laugh. Might give myself a good smile on the face. And I look back at that and saying, is that still there? No, it's completely gone. I've completely released it. I'm actually okay if there's slow traffic. I'm completely at peace if I'm not moving at the speed that my ego wants me to move at. So this is the sadhana. This is the practice that I encourage all of you to do on a daily basis as well too. Maybe you're not driving, maybe you're at home, maybe you're washing dishes, maybe you're cleaning the floor, maybe you're cleaning the bathroom, right? Maybe you're at work, whatever it may be. Give yourself the realization to step out of yourself when you know that something inside you is building up, okay? Like I said, this could be something in your personal life, this could be professional life, but again, it's also working together with the nature of the bodies. How are you feeling emotionally? How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling energetically? How are you feeling through your vital system? Do you feel vitalized today? Do you feel sluggish and stagnant today? Then that's something to look at. And as I said, it takes absolutely no effort whatsoever to surrender. It takes absolutely no effort whatsoever to release and to let go and to discharge that particular reaction that you're going through. So like I said, even though traffic right now is going very slow, I am completely imperturbed by it, right? There's no disturbances. And it may be other things that come up, right? Or there's a person that cuts me off or whatever else it may be. Anything that happens in your day, just do your best to step outside of yourself and observe, witness how you're reacting to something. And you may want to explain yourself to so why am I reacting this way? Okay, well, I'm angry because this happened to me. Because this happened to me, this is how it makes me feel, right? This is kind of like a trauma that's coming up. Or maybe it's just a simple emotional reaction. Whatever it may be, just point it out to yourself and just soften, right? If you have to move your hand like this, you have to breathe in slowly, breathe out slowly, and just soften it. Make it as soft as a feather, right? Soften, lighten it up, make it into a feather. And just ask yourself, can I let this go? Can I surrender to this? Can I now completely release it? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm releasing, 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 right? I'm smiling, I'm chuckling. I can feel that release happening. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. How am I feeling? I feel good. I feel free. I feel like that doesn't even bother me anymore. I can't believe I'll let that thing bother me, right? We get into these particular types of emotional states because we go into a trance. We become too involved in the situation. We see ourselves coming back into the human body ego, right? We got the human body, we got the human mind ego that is running amok, trying to put you in a trance state, taking you out of the bliss that you are, and trying to put you inside a box, and trying to give you a laser pointed focus. It's, oh, well, you should react about this situation because you're too involved with the matter. You're too involved with the circumstance. Where's your spaciousness? Where's your expansion? Where's your bliss? It's there the whole time, but you're in a trance, right? If my fist represents this event, then I'm just completely staring at my fist, and I have completely forgotten, because I've been in trance, about my divinity, about my bliss, about my expansion, about my awareness. And that's exactly why I react. I go back into Brad the ego. I go back into the human body Brad. I go back into the Brad mind, and it's all ego. It's all separate self. And I completely forget about my expansion, about my bliss, about my very beingness. And that is the sadhana, my friends, right? Are you remaining in your beingness? Are you remaining in expansion? Are you remaining in awareness? Or did you completely condense yourself, just like how you're tightening charcoal, right? Maybe over millions of years, a diamond will pop out, but we don't have to wait for those millions of years, right? We need to loosen our grip and get out of that tight space and get out of that trance, so that the diamond is here right now, where we just basically crunch the charcoal. Hey, the diamond is there all along. I don't need to tighten myself up. I don't need to struggle. I don't need to frustrate. I don't need to accumulate so much effort squeezing something that is already there. The diamond is already there. And the diamond is your awareness. The diamond is your expansion. The diamond is your bliss. And so realize that you are the diamond and not the charcoal that's trying to tighten, It's trying to just put such a grip on everything and trying to control everything because it does not know the greatness of what we are, right? So this is just a friendly reminder that I wanted to give everybody as I just go throughout my daily routine. And again, I am just completely aware of what is transpiring as I'm driving, right? Maybe a version of me could just like go speeding across to this left side of the road and pull out while other people are driving. Well, that's pretty egoic if I did that. But it's all about the idea of saying, am I really in a hurry? Well, my ego is in a hurry, but am I in a hurry? No, because everything's perfect. As everything's perfect, there is no need for hurry. There is no need for the feeling of being rushed, of getting angry because someone's not driving properly, of being upset because the traffic isn't going so fast, of being aggravated because maybe somebody's honking behind me because I'm not going fast enough, whatever it may be. Okay? If I react to that, that's the ego getting its way. That's us seeing ourselves as the charcoal, and we're not seeing ourselves as the diamond. So, in that particular analogy, I want you to live as the diamond, not the charcoal, and just continue to move into these beautiful states of expansion and know when to surrender. Right? When something's building up, when something is aggravating you, when something is intensifying, just remember to soften. Turn it into a feather. Release it. Let it go on its way. And remain in that state of expansion, of bliss, of awareness that you know yourself to truly be. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar, and may it be well with you all. Take care.